Hi, this is Pat Burns from the Wet Paint Company and HandymanRepairTips.com. We're on an actual job site here and we're going to go through a couple of repair topics. One would be repairing a water stain ceiling. Another one would be scraping popcorn ceiling and turning it into a smooth ceiling. And another quick one would be how to set up a two-story foyer. And I'll edit those in for you as we go. Thank you. Is it going?
Yep.
Hi folks, so we're going to go at repairing this tape here. I don't want to go around the corner because then you got to fix this corner. I'm going to rip out the tape. Scrape all the loose stuff out of there. And we're up on a scaffolding here. You can see the scaffolding, how we got it set up. There's different ways to set it up, but we just set the expandable aluminum pick on the ledge and on the ladder, and safe as could be. So I gotta just sand that to knock some of the loose stuff down, to knock some of the edges. I'm going to use the Upshot. Okay. So now we're going to spray that water stain with Kilz Upshot, which you can get on the website at com. And I'll just shoot this. Shoot straight up. You want to get that, otherwise you paint that, it'll bleed through and bleed through and bleed through. Every coat of latex paint you put on there, you'll see it. So you want to stop that with this primer. You don't have to worry about the finish too much because you're going to skim over it. And it's good for rusty nail heads too. Latex paint will, the nail heads will rust right through the latex paint. So we've been hitting the rusty nail heads with that. So then I'll let this dry, sand it, knock down the little burrs there again. Mesh tape and Durabond. You filming? Yeah. So now I'm just drying up the Upshot real quickly. This heat's pretty hot, so I'm just warming it up. Be careful you don't start a fire, obviously. This will melt the paint, bubble up the paint. So now I'm going to sand it just lightly to knock some stuff down here. Now I'm going to mesh tape it. Good thing of mesh tape is you can stick it on the wall and just fill it with mud. But you want to use, I use Durabond because it's harder. Regular mud tends to crack. So
So 2 coats of Durabond over the top of the mesh tape. I already have some Durabond mixed up here. Durabond is a powder that you mix, and they have different drying times, but this is Durabond 45. And it's starting to hard up, which is okay. It's just a little bit harder to work with. Just trying to fill the bed. So this coat, I'm just going to fill it, and then 2 more coats over to break it out. And you don't want to build it up too high. You'd rather just, you know, nice and flush. And it doesn't have to be too pretty to begin with, just as long as it's not too heavy. And this is a wide knife, will kind of dictate the low spots. Play with it too much, so I'm just going to let that set and hit it with the hair dryer. Actually, I can hit it with the hair dryer. Start right now. No, it's actually not a hair dryer heat gun, but you could use a hair dryer if you're a homeowner. Start to warm that up, and that chemically hardens. Okay. So I use the heat gun to dry that first coat, and while my Durabond was still wet on the first batch, I was able to dry it quick enough to, while that was still wet and the tape was, bed was hard enough, the mud on the tape bed was hard enough. So now I'm just putting a second coat on there real quick, and it's really starting to set up fast, so I'm not going to play with it anymore. And that'll dry. We have 1 thin coat of regular mud, and we're good to sand and paint. So that's the again. Oh, okay, we're back again. And meantime, this has been drying. We painted around the area with some flat white. Flat white's more forgiving, so you can kind of blend it in, spot it in. Right now, I'm just going to lightly sand this. This is still the second coat, and it's still the Durabond. Lightly sand it to just knock down the high spots, and then I'm gonna skim it 1 more time, which is the 3rd time. Hopefully after that, when we sand it, we'll be ready for the prime and paint. Now, normally I would use probably use regular mud, but I'm gonna use a thin coat of Durabond again, just so we can get this done. This time you want it smooth. These edges where it meets the drywall nice and tight, so you don't have a lip there that you have to sand out. to do is just get it on there and then clean it up. Doesn't have to be fancy to begin with. Keep your edges tight like along here. Nice clean blade. Just scraping off all the excess, and the low spots will automatically fill. That's Durabond too, so it drags a little bit. Regular joint compound will spread a little smoother, but we're gonna sand this out real nice, so it'll be fine. Once it's dry, we sand it, prime it, paint it. You won't even see it. Okay. Hi folks, we're still at it here. It's about 3:30, so we're getting this accomplished in one day. I just got done sanding it with this sander with 220 grit, smoothed it all out. There's 3 coats of Durabond on there, and now I'm gonna hit it with the flat paint. So, just a coat of paint over the top of that. Let it dry, then one more coat. It should be gone. Disappeared. No water stain. How's that look down there?
Looks good.
Blended in nice?
Yeah.
Okay. And there it is, final product after 2 coats of flat white. It's still drying, but it seems to be blending in pretty good from here, so that's it. That's how you do it.